Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl Liz the One. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. Like, dislike, comment, share the video. If you'd like to donate to this platform, the links are down below in the description box and pinned to the top in the comment section. So it's time to gossip like a diva, y'all. It saddens me, and I know I sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I truly hate it when people's marriages break up. So it's being reported that after 2 years of marriage, Kenya Moore and Marc Daly are divorcing. They have a beautiful baby girl named Brooklyn, and she was born November 2018. Now, I got a couple of ways that I could go with this, but let me just start saying here. She gave an exclusive thought-out statement to People magazine and saying that, I'm not going to read this whole damn thing, but I am going to paraphrase. How Brooklyn has two doting parents that love her and blah, 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 blah. They will still support her. And also she said something to the effect of she'd like privacy even though she's a reality star. And yeah, anyway. So we all know that, she gave like the PG-13 version to People. And I'm like, okay, well, somebody else has like some juicy gossip on why this has broken up, because they didn't just break up, even though they, you didn't really see them together much. There's been a lot of speculation that, he was living in New York and he wouldn't leave his restaurant to move to be near her and the baby, and that she was basically a single parent in a marriage and they just basically did public appearances together. So with all that being said, I, Elizabeth, the gossiping queen, went to look for some juicy gossip as to why this was happening. And I know some people may not like it, but I really don't give a damn. I gossip like a diva here. So I went to look up for some juicy gossip. I checked page 6, Radar Online. I checked a lot of sources, and they kind of all had the same PG-13 thing, and they were talking about how they were married in St. Lucia, which is beautiful. I like Kenya. I mean, I think that she brings the drama to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was a really dry season without her last season. However, since I'm a gossiping diva, I'm going to give you my take on it, and it's going to be allegedly, but a lot of it's fact-based. Now, fact-based, we all know that sometime at the beginning of their marriage, well, hell, the marriage ain't been going on that long, Mark had some tax problems that he had to take care of. Now, here's the alleged part. Allegedly, Kenya Moore took care of those tax problems. We haven't heard anything about tax problems or anything like that from Marc Daly in quite some time. Now, here's another fact-based part. Fact-based, he has a new IRS tax debt and just a smidgen over $100,000 that needs to be paid. Allegedly, my take on it is Kenya might be pissed off. She may not want to pay this. You see what I'm saying? So if you keep having these tax debts that keep coming up and you have this successful restaurant, I hear that the restaurant is really nice. It's successful. However, I don't know if she wants to pay this tax debt coupled with being a single parent pretty much, and they just go out. Now, they were just on Tamron Hall's show, and there was not really any affection between the two of them, but they do have the most adorable baby, and both of them are beautiful, But here's my take also. So that's just one scenario that I'm getting. 2, I'm assuming that maybe they hopped into it maybe a little too fast. It's being reported that they were introduced through Chef Roble. But 3, which I don't put past any reality TV star, y'all, this might just be a plot line for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because from what I'm getting is that the cameras caught all of this. They caught, according to some media outlets, some vlogs, that they caught explosive arguments between the two of them because they're in the middle of filming. Because remember, Kenya Moore is right back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So this could just be for a plot line, because we all know, which I stated before in a video, Portia Williams and Dennis McKinley pulled the same thing. They broke up for a fake plot line. I know that it was a fake ass plot line. They broke up for a plot line and now they're back together. And I'm pretty sure that drama is going to be done on the show. But Kenya Moore, you can't outdo her. She's out cold. You're not about to outdo Kenya. Kenya want her big paycheck back, because from what I hear, to be back on the show, she took a massive pay cut, okay? So I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say about 40% of this, I believe, might be for the show. I don't think that the two of them are divorcing. to me, it just seems like it will be too sudden. Their baby's very young. Marc seems to work very hard. I do think that he loves her. I think that he's just not comfortable around cameras. We know that she got kicked off the show last season because, Marc didn't really want to film in front of the cameras. She got married in secret, which I don't feel like should have been held against her. I do think that it was really weird that she did not invite her friend Cynthia Bailey, but then again, her parents weren't there, his parents weren't there, so who am I to judge? But I do think that if they are divorcing, it may have something to do with the fact that there's another IRS tax debt, and she's sick of just being by herself with this baby all the time. Or I'm really going to skip the second one and go with the third one that I had initially said. I think that this might just be for a plot line. Now, she gave an official statement to people. I wouldn't put it past Kenya going that far as to saying that they're divorcing, because until I see official divorce paperwork filed, I can't really say that they're divorcing, because remember, they were just on Tamron Hall's show together. They were just on there with the baby. Maybe they had an argument. Maybe their fights have been getting worse. They're supposed to be doing a workshop together for, I believe, young black men, which I think is beautiful. I don't see a real divorce coming, but they could be divorcing, because Marc, from what I see, doesn't really strike me as the person that likes to joke around and play too much. He seems very serious, okay? And from what I'm hearing, he works very hard at that restaurant. From what I hear, he's really, really, really working that restaurant. And from what I'm hearing, that it's a very successful restaurant. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, like, comment, share, dislike, whatever. Just make sure you do something on the way out. And if you'd like to donate, like I said, you can click the link in the description box. Or you can click the link that is pinned to the top of the comment section. Thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl, Liz the One. I got more news coming soon. Peace.